There's two more stories I wanted to share. The first one, it says the debate over gender ideology is reportedly making it tougher for schools to teach sex ed. So here is a voice on that.
On one end, there's what's known as comprehensive sex ed or inclusive sex ed in some places. Michigan just recently adopted a recommendation that children be given lessons on gender identity as part of sex ed. Now in Massachusetts, parents in Plymouth, they have been active for months in trying to understand exactly what would be taught in a new sex ed class for 8th graders. Parents there urge other parents elsewhere to get involved. And then on the other end of this, several states have either enacted or are on their way to enacting laws that require teaching the success sequence in schools. That is, 1, graduate from high school, 2, get a full-time job, 3, get married before having children.
It says some parents are criticizing school boards after 6th graders in Maryland was shown a Transgender Awareness Week slideshow, and a board in Michigan approved controversial sex ed policies, and other districts teach grade schoolers about pronouns. This has actually been reported all day today. We've had several stories come in on this. I was trying to find one that probably has the most information in regards to what Australia is now doing in terms of banning social media for children, kids, teenagers. You have to be 16 years or older in order to access any type of social media in the country of Australia. So I wanted to get information on that. If I can find the rest of it, let's go ahead and head over here. We'll see what this one says. Here we go.
Australia making history today. Children 16 and under there will not be allowed to access a range of very popular social media sites. Sites include TikTok, Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, X, and others. The Australian law is trying to block access at the source, leaning on companies to filter out underage users. Here's how Australia's Prime Minister talked about it today.
This is the day when Australian families are taking back power from these big tech companies.
Comes after a bunch of studies, including those in the U.S., which demonstrate the negative effect on young people of these websites, including one recent Surgeon General analysis, which found nearly 50% of adolescents polled said social media makes them feel worse.
It also says that they're also imposing fines on companies who don't adhere to Australia's policy, and they can be fined millions of dollars if they, in fact, do not go along with the law in Australia.